Hello everyone and welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name's Connor, with me on this video is Yella.
Good day.
And Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And we are back on wikiHow to look at another article. This was a viewer request by Van. This is How to Drive a Stick Shift with a Broken Left Foot.
Oh, this seems very relevant to me.
Oh,
Do you have a problem?
I have a problem, I have a stick shift, I have a broken left foot, and I really gotta drive that stick shift, I mean, I have non-stick shift cars that I can drive, but I have to drive this stick shift. You don't understand.
It's very important that you drive that car.
Oh, well, actually, I was preparing for this video, and I went ahead and broke my left foot just to, get in the spirit.
Get in the spirit of things. Get in the right mood.
Yeah, this hurts a lot. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm going to die.
I'm glad
But
you decided
before
to
I
sit
die,
down and record a video with us first.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead
before
of
I die-
going to the hospital
Well, I mean,
with your broken
you gotta
foot.
do what you gotta do.
I mean, to be fair, nobody can doubt your fucking commitment to this.
Bit.
Yeah.
You're a
The
method
rise and
actor, is what you
grind.
are.
Yes.
So this is how to drive a stick shift with a broken left foot. This has 51% star rating, 71 votes, 24 co-authors.
2.5 stars somehow.
Mm-hmm.
People don't seem to think this one's very good. I'm a little scared to read it. People don't like this one.
Emergencies tend to crop up at the worst possible times. There may come a time in your life where there may come a time in your life immediately caught me off guard. Like, wow, that sounds very dramatic.
This is going to happen to you.
You may find yourself with a broken left foot.
and
Yeah.
you
And
need
you
to
may
drive
find
stick.
yourself with only a stick shift automobile. And you may
What?
find yourself recording a Steel Donut video.
on WikiHow.
then
Once
you may
in
ask
a
yourself-
lifetime.
There may come a time in your life where you have to drive someone to the hospital in a stick shift with a broken left foot.
Well, that's so specific.
Drive someone else? Wait. So there's somebody else, but you, with the broken foot, still have to be the driver.
What?
Why is this so specific that I'm driving someone else
It's like,
to the hospital?
oh my god, hey, my friend, can you drive me, please? No, you have to do this yourself. You have to learn how to do this.
I think the implication is that your foot's already been broken and it's in a cast now.
Maybe?
Oh, like you didn't just break it?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, I'm gonna assume you just broke it because that's funnier.
Yeah. I mean, even if
I
it is
just
you
broke
have it in
my
a
foot,
cast,
but I
I'm
need
just...
to get my friend to the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Because my friend has the more threatening injury, I guess.
I mean, my
don't
friend
know.
actually has insurance and I don't, so
Mm-hmm.
he's the one that's getting the hospital trip, not me.
Here's how you can do it. Warning.
Oh, okay.
This is highly dangerous and should only be attempted if you are a seasoned stick shift driver.
You know me, I like a challenge. Let me
30
break one of my
time.
feet. Ah!
30-time world stick shift champion. I know what you're thinking. Stick shift in race or just driving? The answer is yes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
If you have any problems driving a stick shift, it is much safer to ask someone to drive you or call professional help in a real emergency. That's always safer.
I thought I was having to drive my friend to the hospital, though. I thought I had to do this.
You have to do it.
You
I
have
thought
to
I
do
had
it.
to do this.
You have
This
to.
Man,
feels like
imagine you've broken your left foot and
Yeah.
you've broken your left foot and your friend has to go to the hospital and you're like, oh shit, how am I gonna drive this stick shift? And you Google and this WikiHow shows up.
Yeah, yes.
This feels like the extremely contrived plot to a bad, show or a bad episode of a show,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love the idea of me getting in my car and looking at my phone and being like, oh shit, this says it's for seasoned stick shift drivers only. Oh no.
You know what really scares me though is that there are apparently 2 methods to this even.
Damn.
There are 2
Well.
ways of doing it because we have here the start with method 1.
Method 1, the unsafe crutch method.
Oh,
You-
okay.
You sit in the car and just, already accept your death.
Yeah, like
Part 1, accepting your
that
fate.
guy looks like he has already given up.
Well, method 1, or step 1, get in the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
That
To the
doesn't need to be
chopper.
a step. Can we start in the car, please?
Hey.
No, how am I gonna get in the car, Yella?
Hey, Yella, you can't drive the car without being in the car.
You know, it's like he said, before you climb a ladder, you must first bring the rungs.
Yeah, it's like
John
irrefutable
Henry
statement.
said. Not John Henry.
Patrick Henry.
Patrick Henry. Yeah, John
Yeah.
Henry is someone else.
I'm sure John Henry also said some inspirational stuff, but
Many
I can't
people
remember
have
off the
said
top of my head.
inspirational stuff, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
Patrick Henry once said that, yeah.
Bullet 1 of step 1. Lean your crutch up against the side of the car right behind the driver's side door. Then unlock the door while maintaining your balance and carefully slide into the driver's seat. To avoid further injury, it is advised to slide in with your backside first.
Wait,
Rather
so
than
I
going
really
head
did
first.
just break my foot. I really did just do it.
I mean, you
Yeah.
have a crutch, so assuming that your foot has already been treated, actually, but still.
Or you got the crutch because you knew you were going to break your foot.
It was on my
I mean, that's just
agenda.
proper planning.
It was on my
Yeah.
to-do list today.
Yeah.
Record steel donut, break my left foot, yeah.
So if you are using a second crutch, oh my god, the advanced technique, place it on the
shit.
passenger seat or behind the driver's seat. Do not shut the driver's side door.
Don't do it.
I mean,
to
Just
do the
don't
setup
do it.
first.
I mean,
Drive off like a GTA character who just hijacked a vehicle.
I mean, to be fair, the crutch is still up against the side of the car, so I
Yeah,
think
don't
that's
do it
why.
yet. Hang
But
on. You gotta get
yeah.
the setup. Are you
you
ready?
gotta get your crutch, get that also into your car. That's
Here,
important.
let me help you out here, Connor. Part 2, the setup. Insert the key into the ignition and turn it sideways. Sorry. I was
And
thinking of
start the car. Like, that's all you need to say.
turn it forward slightly so the car turns on, but the engine does not start, right? Don't start that
Oh.
shit up yet.
Okay.
Make it so that it makes that obnoxious beeping noise forever.
Yeah, if you start the car right now, you'll blow it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to cut the blue wire to fucking
Yeah.
to
Plot
hot wire
twist,
it.
this isn't your car.
This is a bomb. It's not even a car.
Get your guns.
Quickly, just fucking. I guess just
What
get
was that one?
get an
Stefano Fred Baturong, where they hotwired a car by cutting the red, or was it the blue
Oh.
wire?
Afterquake, I think.
I love that so much. I'm mad because we made that exact same joke in a troll fic, and then there it was in a non-troll fic. The exact
Yeah.
same thing we said. But this one came out before ours, so we just both thought of the same thing, except
We
ours was a
ripped
joke
it off
and his
without
wasn't.
having even seen it first.
I know. I'm still mad about that.
Damn.
Wind down the driver's side window and reach back for the crutch that you left outside earlier. I thought I wasn't supposed to shut the door.
Well, yeah, you kept the door open so you didn't have to reach through the
Are you
window.
telling me that between steps I shut the door after you told me
I
not
mean,
to
in-
shut the
in the-
fucking door?
In the picture, the door is not shut. To
Or
add
am I
to the
supposed to have
confusion.
the door is open and I'm still supposed to wind the window down or reach out of it? What is happening?
Or maybe a different person wrote this step than the first
There
one.
are 24 co-authors.
Did each of the 24 co-authors write a different sentence?
We'll have to see.
They each added one sentence, and it was like a game of telephone.
A game of wikiHow.
A game of wikiHow, yeah. As you bring your crutch into the car, make sure that the padded underarm part is near the upper part of your body. When you close the driver's side door, I was supposed to do that with the door open.
Yes.
I was supposed to wind
Yes.
down the driver's side window and reach back for my crutch with the fucking door
You
open.
leave the door open to go back and get the crutch. You turn the window down to get some air.
Oh, I see,
Right.
yeah.
Yes. I mean, I am glad though that they're telling us what the top side of a crutch is.
I've
Wait,
never seen
yeah,
a
how
crutch
else-
in my life.
What else would you? It wouldn't be the other side. That part's on the fucking ground. What are you talking about, wikiHow? I didn't even think about that. Yeah, why would you elaborate there?
I've never seen a crutch in my life. I'm the person this step is written
for.
Yeah,
for.
but somehow I have one, and I'm also trying to drive stick shit with a broken left foot.
Hooray.
When you close the driver's side door, make sure the top part of the crutch goes through the open window. It should stick out the window a little bit. Okay.
How
I'm struggling to picture this in my mind. So I open the door, I reach through the window and grab my crutch.
The crutch
of the open door. I close my door, and then
I kind of see. It's like the crutch is so long that it has to be diagonal, so you roll the window down independently of reaching back to get the crutch through the door, so that when you shut the door, your crutch doesn't smash against the window or smash the window. Like, it has to go through it. You know, like how people drive home like those 15-foot pieces of lumber by just putting it in their trunk and just leaving the trunk open.
Oh, right.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, well, step 3, Yella.
Step 3, we start up, which has a little link to drivingtests.org for how to drive a stick shift. Hooray. And
so
we
I
have
guess
this
I've
beautiful...
just never driven a stick shift before.
Also, this is... Yeah, I'm glad that that's in there for those who aren't yet stick shift drivers. Yet, do go here, even though it specifically said that it's only for seasoned stick shift drivers. Whatever.
Man, WikiHow is filled with so many "don't try this at home, you'll die"s that like it always gets in the way of the own thing it's trying to teach me.
Yeah.
My plan was to do this, and I'll just sit in the car here, reading as many WikiHow articles as needed to become a seasoned stick shift driver.
It's always like. It's always like, here's how to do something for you who has no idea how to do it. Also, don't attempt this unless you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
That is how all of their articles are written.
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, they always come with a disclaimer. They always are like, how to do this for somebody who doesn't know how to do it. Also, only to attempt this if you know exactly what you're doing.
I do have to say, I am glad that they specify, though, that this is unsafe, because if we look at the picture here for step 3, this does look incredibly unsafe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, holy shit. And it's gonna get even more unsafe. Buckle your seat belt and using your left hand, place the end of the crutch on the clutch pedal. The one on the far left. Let me explain that, even though I already said only seasoned stick shift drivers.
So it didn't go so long it poked through my car.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't
what
think...
What the fuck was happening in that
it's
last
like,
step?
I mean, I already
it's
don't
like
think...
5 degrees.
This is miserable.
Push the clutch all the way in and apply the brake with your right foot while making sure the car is in neutral with your right hand. If it is, then turn the ignition all the way and wait for the engine to start.
Gotta wait for it. Bitch is taking a while. It's got download an entire fucking Windows update to get my car to start.
Oh my god.
Once the car turns over, take the crutch off the clutch pedal and remove the emergency brake.
Get rid of it. Uninstall it from your fucking car.
Yeah, who uses that?
Get that shit out of there.
Yeah.
Just get that out of here. Get that shit out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Emergencies, brakes, come on. Come on, we're driving a car. We gotta go fast.
Yeah, it might break in an emergency. That's why I'm getting rid of it.
I'm so good, I'll never have an emergency. Alright, so going to the next picture, reality is slowly, like, falling apart.
Yeah, watch out for that.
Every part of this is just, like, melting.
Oh, it's real bad, yeah, you gotta watch out for that. That'll happen.
Step 4, single...
Sorry, if I may, just based on this picture, I'm trying to imagine, okay, so without reading the step, right, just looking at the picture, it's like, okay, so you want me to have my crutch in one hand to use on the clutch, you want me to then use my other hand to both, both operate the stick shift and to hold the steering wheel.
Yes.
So, which means while you shift gears, you have to let go of your steering wheel. Because you have to press in the clutch pedal with your crutch.
Remember this episode of Initial D? This was a good episode of Initial D. I like this one.
Yeah, it was all dramatic because he broke his foot and had to, use a crutch while also drifting and shit.
Yeah.
That was my favorite episode of Initial
I still don't know where that third arm came from. Like, part of me wants to say
he grows it in Initial D. He just the reason he breaks his foot is he's at the toxic waste factory.
You see, and
he gets a little too close to the toxic waste, and he grows a third arm.
And then
while
breaks
he's
his
leaving,
foot.
he falls and breaks his foot.
You see, first I thought, when I only saw like a clip of that before seeing the episode, I thought it was like an animation error. But then it's no, that's actually in the continuity, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, it's actually a part of Initial D. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fucking insane, dude.
So step 4, in single quotes and italicized.
I don't know
and,
why. None of the other steps were.
Is this like a quote? Get it in first gear.
We are running in
And then we
the
have a
90s.
now we have a link to thecarconnection.com and a tips article on how to drive a stick shift, the basics.
Bitch, what the fuck? Is this for seasoned professionals or not?
They say
mean,
it is,
it's-
but then like they gave step-by-step instructions on how to start a manual car.
Fuck
so,
you,
yeah.
wikiHow. You're not gonna fucking slap a warning label on this and then tell me like I'm a fucking baby.
All right, I think we're
mean-
gonna see that the whole way through. So
Yeah, I mean, they still just wanted to make it accessible, I suppose.
right, so with your left hand, use the crutch to push in the clutch again, and with your right hand, shift the car into first gear.
Yep.
Grab the steering wheel with your right hand at the 2 o'clock position.
Okay.
Take your right foot off the brake and use it to push in the accelerator, revving the engine to around 2,000 RPMs.
Just doing
Okay.
that.
What are you, both like my driving instructor and like the manufacturer of the car?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Slowly release the clutch using the crutch.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was using my broken left foot. I'm sorry.
Until you feel the car start to pull forward. Then push the gas in further and release the clutch completely. It's a push-pull relationship between the two pedals.
Man, I
Fuck
feel like
off.
it's a push-pull relationship between me and this fucking wikiHow article.
Oh no, that's just a push. It's just pushing my face in, and I just hate it.
Yeah, it's pushing me away.
Whoa.
All right, well, you know. Oh, this is the unsafe.
What is that supposed to be?
Dude, look at where he's going.
He's going nowhere.
He's going nowhere
Oh my
fast in a hurry.
Yeah. I pass the traffic signs, but there's nothing on them. The car's on fire and there's nobody at the wheel.
Said you're going nowhere fast, like a hamster wheel and gerbil.
Oh my god, it's like a David Lynch movie or something.
I remember this one, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so
step 5.
step 5 is shift up, not in italicized or quotes. I read that as shitting for a second. Jesus,
Shit
there's
up.
something wrong with me.
Shit up, dude.
Shitting from the first to second. Oh no. Shifting from first to second is similar to the step above. Okay. Keeping your eyes on the road, start with your left hand on the crutch handle and your right hand on the steering wheel. When it's safe to shift, move your right hand to the
Wait,
To the
hold on.
shitter. Just say it. I also started reading that as shit.
move your right hand
Sorry,
to the
I was-
shitter.
I have to say, I was really confused for a second because, you know, left hand on the crutch handle, and I was really confused for a second because in my mind, I was reading it as clutch. So I was like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Why are you shifting your hands around in a weird way? And it's like,
With
no,
your right
wait.
hand on the crutch. Yeah, move your right hand to the shitter and bring your left thigh up to stabilize the steering wheel.
Oh, that's so...
Oh, is it between my legs? I guess.
Well, I mean, you just lift your leg to kind of stay. Yeah, you just hold it steady while you're not holding it with either of your hands.
This sounds scary as fuck, dude.
I mean,
that's
if I tried to
call
do
it
this in
the-
my car, I would die.
They call it the unsafe crutch method. To be fair,
And I wouldn't die because I would get in a car accident. I would just die. It would just happen to me.
Oh,
you
shit.
know?
Now that's a classic dad driving maneuver to like, you know, drive with your thighs on the bottom of the steering wheel while like both your hands are doing something.
You should
Yeah.
drive like the guy in the opening of Deadly Premonition. That's what you should be doing. If anyone's ever played that game.
I have not played that game.
He's
so I
like
don't-
he's like smoking a cigarette, like drinking coffee and typing on the computer all at the same time.
Oh.
Wow, he's on a dark and stormy night road, and then he crashes, and it's like, how did
It's
this
not
happen?
it's not a
I
surprise
can't
though.
believe this happened.
How
Okay.
could this happen?
It's a mystery to everyone.
I love it. I love that game. It's so good. With the crutch, push the clutch and pull the pull the shifter down into the second gear position.
Why
Why
are
is
they
that-
calling it the shifter?
Why is that?
all of
Wait,
a
why
sudden?
is that in parentheses? That's just a part of the normal sentence. Into the
Yeah.
second gear position with your right hand. Remember not to give the car gas until after you have released the clutch. Push, pull.
Thank
Now
you.
you're in
Give it
second
gas
gear.
too early or it might toot a little.
God.
Repeat step 5 to shift into higher gears. Okay.
But the step only tells me to shift into second gear specifically in parentheses. Me-
But the whole step was shift up, so just keep shifting.
Just keep shifting, like Dory says in Finding
man.
Nemo.
Yeah.
When the fuck is Psycho the Shifter gonna show up, man?
Oh my
God, I only wish she would. I gotta go back and read that description of what she looks like again. Step 6: shift down.
Oh my
okay.
god. Like it's
Can you do that?
Life is one big, I don't know, Sisyphean thing or whatever. You shift up only to shift down.
I mean,
Yeah.
dude, it's like a push and pull between the paddles.
Yeah, that's what they mean.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, step 6: shift down.
Shit down.
Shit down, dude. Hey, shit down.
Yeah, shut down. Shut
Yeah.
down. Yeah. Miss Moneypenny.
There may come a point during your drive that you would like to downshift to a lower gear.
It might happen.
Are
I
you
don't
sure
fucking
about
know.
that?
Who knows? Anything could happen.
This may be because you are heading down a steep slope or feel that you want to accelerate at a greater rate, and that then links
Okay,
to
whatever.
The same how to drive a stick shift, the basics.
I don't
Yup.
give a shit, wikiHow.
Place the crutch on the clutch, take your right foot off of the gas, and move your right hand to the shifter.
That's some Dr. Seuss ass shit right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, place the
I love
crutch
his
on the
book.
clutch.
Yeah, I love his book, Crutch on the Clutch.
We've seen every single one of those words, but maybe not in that exact combination.
And
but
never in that
we've
order.
seen very similar combinations.
Yeah. In a quick,
You know how you have to like keep writing extra stuff to get your essay long enough to meet the minimum requirements. That's exactly how this feels.
yeah, you gotta
It's
gotta
the
hit that
same
word
exact
count,
words,
dude.
but
Gotta hit-
rearranged in such a way that they are unique and not the same sentence over and over again.
In a quick, smooth motion, push in the clutch with the crutch and then move the shifter into the desired lower gear. Oh, I guess we can just shift all the way down immediately this time.
I feel like I'm gonna wake up halfway through this, and the words clutch, crutch, and shifter aren't gonna have like ever even existed.
yeah, they'll just have disappeared all out of your
Connor.
vocabulary.
Connor, wake up.
Huh?
We have to drive a shift gear.
Oh, but Matt, you have a broken left foot.
Yeah, okay, don't worry. We're going to use my...
Don't worry, I'm a professional.
I'm a
but
professional.
I also need to like learn everything from step 1.
And we get to the car.
Hold
and
on,
it's
let
not
me
a
go
shift
to
gear at all.
wikiHow.com.
It's not a shift at all. There are no shift cars. They never existed.
I also don't have a crutch. Please help me balance. Those don't
I
exist
have no
anymore.
crutch.
Please,
It never happened.
please
You never
prevent me
had
from falling
You
down.
never had your car. You never had your crutch.
Oh no! Oh no!
It didn't. We made it up. It
Okay.
didn't happen.
Okay, they're also addressing my thing there. Remember, it is always best to downshift into the next smallest gear. E.g., if
Yeah.
you are in 5th gear, downshift to 4th.
Holy fucking shit. I don't care, wikiHow. Next.
Once you are in the desired gear, release the... I just love the desired
gear. Yeah.
Oh man, I really desire fourth gear right now.
Release the clutch and slowly push on the accelerator with your right foot. Lastly, bring your right hand up onto the steering wheel. Make sure to grab the steering wheel again, idiot. Moron, imbecile. Holy shit.
Nah,
Baka
it's
fucker.
optional.
hmm
I don't know. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I see it now, but again, it was like everything's getting so off model that I had to think about it for a bit.
Yeah.
So step 7, finishing up. That
Okay.
sounds threatening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
finish him.
Finish him. Fatality.
Once you arrive at your destination, park the car, push the clutch in with the crutch, shift the transmission into neutral, and apply the emergency brake.
Kill the headlights and put it in neutral.
Yeah. Open the driver's side door and lean your crutch is outside of the car against the top of the door frame.
Okay.
Roll up your window and turn off the car. Shift the transmission into first gear or reverse to keep it from rolling. Carefully bring yourself out of the car with the help of your crutches and close the door behind you.
No talk about locking our car, though. You can leave that baby unlocked. It's fine.
Yeah,
Don't
leave your
worry
car
about
unlocked. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Make sure you put all of your valuables in there.
Make sure you keep it also nice and visible on your dash.
Nice and visible on
so
your
that people know
dashboard,
that there
on your
is
seat.
valuables in your car. It's important.
That way you can leave your car unlocked so they don't break your fucking windows.
Okay.
Finally, step 8. Congratulations, you made it. Good luck with that foot.
Well, fuck you, wikiHow.
Remember
Don't
your
you
foot's
patronize me. Don't
Remember
you
that?
fucking patronize me.
broken? I mean,
Get well soon. I don't know.
Method 2.
so-
for real,
yeah.
for reals.
That was the risky method. This is the safer, clutchless method. Wait. Okay, so obviously I've never had a stick shift. If you have a manual car, don't you have to use the clutch? Or like you'll stall out if you try to just shift but not use the clutch?
Let's find out how it works.
Yeah, let's find out what wikiHow says. Also, yeah, you should. That's why the clutch paddle exists, to use.
Let's find out how it works.
Let's find out how it works. Matt, go ahead. Give us step 1.
Once you have started moving in the car. Oh, okay. The car started moving and I'm in it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, why am I moving around in the
How
car?
did I get here?
What am I doing in here? I thought I was driving.
Yeah, what wasn't said is you wake up with no idea of how you got here in a car that is already traveling at like highway speed.
Is this a fucking saw trap?
Oh, no.
There was like a movie where that happened, right? That like someone woke up like in the driver's seat of a car that was already like basically on the highway going like 100 miles an hour.
I would imagine so, but I would not be able to say for certain.
Seems like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you have started moving in the car, say the above steps. It's easy to shift gears without using your clutch. I almost read that as
is it?
crutch.
I mean, they're both kind of
You
the same
use the
thing right
crutch
now,
to
aren't
move
they?
the clutch, so yeah, it is kind of
Yeah,
Same.
you don't
Yeah.
have to use your clutch to move. I mean, move your... Whatever, I don't give a shit.
Oh,
Don't
the
worry
places
about
you'll
it,
go.
Matt, it's fine.
The ideal points... It's okay. The ideal points to shift the car into neutral and then into higher or lower gear varies depending on the car. Oh, the ideal point. Okay. Whew.
the ideal time to shift the car.
Yeah, the ideal points to shift the car into neutral and then into higher or lower gears varies depending on the car. But the main method is the same. The main thing to remember is that you have to find the right RPM to shift into the next gear. Okay?
And then we have a YouTube video that we're not watching right now.
Step 2, just shift out of gear at a spot around 3,000 to 3,500 RPMs.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's it. Like, that's it for the step.
Thank
Oh.
goodness.
Let's
Thank fucking God.
thank you. Question mark. Okay.
The image creator or whatever for this WikiHow article, like, started getting kind of lazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then again,
'cause
I
he was
don't know what
saving it
else you
all.
would show.
You'll see what he was saving
Okay.
it for.
Step 3, where we have the same thing, but it's now lower because, we just shifted, I suppose. Add a slight pressure on the gear shift to the next gear. When the RPMs get low enough, around 1500 to 2000, it should go into gear easily, with another link to, I believe, the same YouTube video.
That I'm still not watching, ever. And now we have step 4. Take a mad fucking shit in your
Yeah.
car, yo.
Oh,
Just fucking... Just take a shit right then
Yeah.
and there.
Grab the shifter and open your shitter.
He looks like he's about to fucking die in that car, yo.
yeah.
He looks like he just ate fucking Taco Bell breakfast burritos.
I mean,
And he's
it's
in rush hour traffic.
it's a combination of the pain in his foot and the fact that he really, really needs to
He
shit.
just drank
Hey.
an entire gallon of coffee and ate like a bean burrito. And
was
like
gonna
he's
say-
in rush hour traffic. Like
Hey,
shit's about to go down.
Hey, now let me actually say Taco Bell breakfast is pretty decent.
Oh yeah, just don't drink
And it's
coffee
not-
with it.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause you'll have to fucking shit.
right. It's the coffee. Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, I like how there's blue in the back of his car, but out to the left of his car is nothing. It's a fucking void.
He's in the white void. It's our good.
There's
friend,
no
the white void.
sky out that way. There's nothing out that way.
You know what really gets me though, kind of thinking on this, is that they first give us the supposedly they first give us the unsafe, crutch method of use the crutch, idiot. Just use the crutch to just
use the crutch for the clutch.
Yeah, use
dummy.
the crutch for the clutch, dummy. And then they're like, or you could do this other thing that is apparently much safer and less risky with you actually keeping your hand on your steering wheel. And I'm like, what?
But
why
also,
not give that first?
This other method sounds like you're kind of doing hacks to make it work. Like, you're having to hit the exact right RPMs and, like, doing things. Whereas the other way is just like, this is how manual driving works. Yeah. It's just weird. It's just weird. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't actually read the step.
Yeah.
Practice. It takes time to find the right time to shift your car.
To shift in your car.
I'm sorry, you're right. Shift in your car.
Well, no. It takes time to find the right...
Oh
sorry,
my God.
I just read that sentence. It does not scan. It takes time to find the right time. Like, don't use time twice like that. That doesn't fucking scan. What the fuck, dude?
That's some deep shit.
It takes time to find the right time to shit in your car.
I was gonna... You see,
which
here's
is
the
what
thing,
he
Matt.
appears to be doing.
Matt, here's the thing. I was gonna make that joke, but then I fucking stumbled over the fact that it says time twice in quick succession.
I guess you hadn't found the right time to do that joke.
Oh my God.
No, yeah, you're right. There is no Q&A, thank God, but we do have some tips. Tip 1. Be careful not to shift while making turns. Fucking thanks. And make sure you have ample room when shifting in general. Again, fucking thanks.
I think I'd like to actually know a bit more, since you wrote this for someone who isn't a professional.
Yeah.
Okay, then tip 2. It is suggested that you practice someplace safe, such as a large empty parking lot, before taking this technique out on the road.
So wait, I'm supposed to fucking practice all this?
Yeah, how do I get to the large empty parking lot when I have a broken foot? Or do I drive there and then break my foot?
I think the idea is that you practice this in case you ever break your left foot.
Okay, here we go again. Warnings. This how-to. Never seen it. I always
refer to it like that, yeah.
I've never seen it. I've never seen a wikiHow article refer to an article as a how-to before. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Mm-hmm.
This how-to is intended for persons who already have an understanding of how to drive manual transmission. Then why did you explain to me in graphic, gruesome detail how to drive transmission?
Down to every single action I need
Why
to
did
take.
you link me to fucking articles on how to drive manual transmission if this article is for people who already know how to do that?
I mean, here's the thing, right? If your problem is that your foot is broken, meaning you can't drive your manual transmission car, then you clearly already have a manual car, so probably you know how to fucking drive that shit.
I don't understand why wikiHow articles do this. I love more information can be found on how to drive a car.
Thanks. Fucking
because
thanks.
Thanks, asshole.
Always at least like 30 co-authors, and none of them coordinate with each other.
Nope.
Fucking ridiculous.
Nope.
Then, final warning, many U.S. states, and other places too,
Thanks for remembering other places.
What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, other places outside the U.S.
Yeah, I know there's
other
places outside the
countries,
US, but
other
I can't,
counties
think
in
of
other
them.
countries?
Just other places.
Other places. Just some random ass places.
I mean, just anywhere, really.
Many U.S. states and other places too have laws that prohibit operation of motor vehicles by persons in a cast designed to immobilize broken bones while healing. Many of these same places do not differentiate as to what part of the body is in a cast. Check with your authorities before attempting to operate a motor vehicle if you have a part of your body in a cast.
Why am I driving my friend to the fucking hospital then?
Yeah.
While I'm the one who's injured.
What is happening? Are you just trying? You know what they're just trying to do? They're just trying to be like, you can't say we didn't warn you if you get arrested for this.
I mean, I'm scrolling back.
You.
I'm scrolling back up. I think the thing is that the whole part of you having to drive someone to the hospital. Like, I feel like that is like kind of like, maybe this is not the right use for that term, but I feel like that's like a giant red, well, it's not a red herring, but it's just, it's not supposed to be there, I feel like. Like, it's supposed to be, I think this is
Giant
another
red
case
flag.
of, I think it's another case of fucking co-authors just doing what the fuck ever.
They
in
wanted it to
WikiHow.
be flavorful, and the entire rest of the
It
And
was
then they
like-
made the whole sentence a fucking disaster.
It was
Yeah.
like, why? Like, let's think of a situation where you are with someone else and you would have to be the driver, even though you have a broken foot. Well, the only thing I can think of is that they are even more incapacitated than you are.
Yeah.
But in that case, like, you'd have to be getting them to the hospital, right? Because, like,
Also-
where else would you be going? So, boom, situation.
Situation, even though at that point I would say call a freaking ambulance. That's what they're for. Oh my god.
Was that it? That warnings?
That
Yeah.
looks like that was it.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
All right. Well,
2.5 stars. No one on WikiHow liked this fucking article.
You know what I'm gonna say? I think that rating is pretty fucking generous.
Yeah.
thanks for watching, and special thanks to our Platinum D-Hole patrons, Dr. Faust, Hoshkov, ODST795, Stannis the Manus, and the Kumi. Social links and viewer request form can be found in the description. Take care, and have a great day.